A royal who is really stepping up to her role as the future Princess of Wales.
As her family grew, she remained close to Prince Harry, supporting both brothers.
The royal family has been rocked by an unexpected turn of events that's left the nation in shock. Queen Camilla, who many believed had firmly cemented her role in the monarchy, has suddenly lost her title. The news has sparked whispers across the world, leaving everyone wondering what could have led to such a dramatic change. But that's not all. Stepping into the spotlight in a way that no one could have anticipated is Kate Middleton. Her rise to the throne isn't just a shift in titles. It's a moment that could redefine the monarchy as we know it. The coronation of King Charles III marks a significant moment in the history of the British monarchy. Set to follow centuries-old traditions, this grand ceremony will formally recognize Charles as the ruling monarch of the United Kingdom. Coronations are deeply symbolic, filled with rituals that highlight the monarch's spiritual and constitutional role. King Charles III, who ascended the throne following the passing of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, has already begun bringing his unique perspective to the role.
Very interesting, large piece of glass, isn't it?
Thank you. Yes, I think you've explained it thoroughly.
Well, I haven't explained the process because it involves destroying the arrows, doesn't it? You heat everything.
His coronation will be a blend of historical customs and modern elements, reflecting both continuity and change in the monarchy. One of the major changes expected during this period is the official adjustment of Camilla's title. Currently known as Queen Consort, Camilla is anticipated to be referred to simply as Queen following Charles's coronation. This shift is part of an evolving royal tradition where the spouse of the monarch has gradually gained more recognition and responsibility. While Camilla initially faced public criticism during the early years of her relationship with Charles, she has since earned respect for her dedication to charitable work and her role in supporting the king. The anticipated title change symbolizes her acceptance as a central figure in the monarchy. Adding to the intrigue of the monarchy's future is the unexpected rise of Princess Anne to a prominent role. Known for her hard work and dedication, Princess Anne has long been admired for her commitment to royal duties. If her position within the monarchy evolves further, it could reshape public perceptions of the royal family. Princess Anne's no-nonsense approach and preference for maintaining traditional royal values may influence how the monarchy navigates its role in a modern world. This potential shift comes at a time of significant change within the royal household, and Anne's rise may bring a renewed focus on service and duty. King Charles III's recent disclosure about his health has become a significant topic of public interest and concern. Buckingham Palace announced that the king has been diagnosed with cancer, specifically prostate cancer. This revelation marks a difficult phase for the royal family, as Charles continues to navigate his responsibilities as monarch while managing his health. The announcement was accompanied by news that the king is undergoing outpatient treatments, which could include chemotherapy, radiotherapy, or immunotherapy, depending on the progression of his condition. Despite his diagnosis, King Charles has shown remarkable dedication to his public duties. He has made efforts to maintain a visible presence, attending events and engaging with the public. This commitment highlights his determination to fulfill his role as a leader, even during challenging times. Charles has also used this moment to advocate for greater awareness about cancer. In sharing his personal health struggle, he aims to encourage others, particularly men, to seek regular health checkups and screenings. His openness reflects a modern approach to royal leadership, one that prioritizes transparency and social impact. The king's health concerns have sparked widespread speculation about the future stability of the monarchy. Charles, who waited longer than any heir in British history to ascend the throne, has only been king for a short time. His reign has been marked by an emphasis on tradition and a commitment to honoring the legacy of his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II. However, questions about his ability to manage the long-term demands of the monarchy have emerged. If Charles's health were to significantly decline, it could prompt discussions about changes in royal leadership. The potential impact of Charles's health on the monarchy extends beyond his personal challenges. The line of succession, with Prince William as the heir apparent, ensures continuity. However, younger generations have shown varying levels of enthusiasm for the monarchy, which adds another layer of uncertainty. Charles's efforts to modernize the royal institution and address contemporary issues may also be tested as the public evaluates the monarchy's relevance in changing times. For now, the king remains steadfast, demonstrating resilience and a deep sense of duty, even as the royal family navigates this uncertain chapter. Camilla, now queen consort, has had a long and complicated journey to acceptance within the royal family and the public. When her relationship with Charles first became public in the 1990s, she faced significant backlash. Much of this stemmed from her perceived role in the breakdown of Charles and Diana's marriage, a highly publicized and emotionally charged event. Princess Diana famously referred to Camilla as the third person in her marriage, which solidified public resentment toward Camilla. At that time, many viewed her as a threat to the beloved Diana and an outsider unfit for royal life. Over the years, Camilla worked to change public opinion. A significant turning point came after Diana's tragic death in 1997. With time, the public began to see Camilla in a different light, understanding her as someone who had also endured personal challenges. Gradually, her relationship with Charles became more visible, and they appeared together at official events. In 2005, Charles and Camilla married in a civil ceremony, marking an important milestone in her journey to becoming part of the royal family. While their marriage did not start with widespread public approval, efforts by key advisors such as Mark Bolland helped reshape her public image. These efforts included carefully managed appearances that highlighted her personal warmth and dedication. Camilla's acceptance by Queen Elizabeth II was another pivotal moment in her journey. The Queen's initial reservations about Camilla were well documented, but over time, the two developed a respectful relationship. In 2000, the Queen symbolically acknowledged Camilla's role by hosting her at a lunch at Highgrove, an act seen as a public endorsement. By the time of her Platinum Jubilee in 2022, the Queen expressed her wish for Camilla to be known as Queen Consort when Charles became king. This was a powerful gesture that signaled Camilla's full integration into the royal family and her acceptance by its most important figure. Beyond her personal relationships, Camilla has built a strong role within the monarchy through her dedication to charitable work. She is a passionate advocate for causes such as literacy, women's rights, and combating domestic violence. Her work with organizations like the National Literacy Trust and her support for victims of violence have showcased her commitment to meaningful causes. This has helped many people see her as a hardworking royal, rather than just a controversial figure from the past. Looking ahead, Camilla's future role may evolve even further. If Charles were to pass away, she would likely be referred to as Queen Dowager, or simply Dowager Queen. This title is traditionally given to the widow of a king. While she would no longer hold any governing authority, her position would remain significant. She would retain her royal privileges and could continue her charitable work and public appearances. This title would also preserve her respected status within the royal family, while marking the end of her active role as the spouse of a reigning monarch. The British monarchy has undergone significant changes over the centuries, adapting to modern times while preserving its deep-rooted traditions. It has evolved from an absolute monarchy, where the king or queen held complete control, to a constitutional monarchy. Today, the monarchy's role is largely symbolic, while the country is governed by elected representatives. This balance allows the institution to maintain its cultural significance while respecting democratic principles. In a constitutional monarchy, the monarch is the head of state, but does not have political power. Instead, their duties include ceremonial responsibilities, such as opening parliament, meeting foreign dignitaries, and representing the nation at important events. The British government, led by the Prime Minister, makes political decisions and manages the country's administration. This division of responsibilities allows the monarchy to embody the continuity and heritage of the United Kingdom, while the government addresses the nation's needs. One of the most significant modern reforms to the monarchy is the change to the line of succession. In the past, male heirs had priority over their sisters, even if the sister was older. This system, known as male primogeniture, was replaced by gender-neutral primogeniture in 2013. This reform means that the oldest child of the monarch, regardless of gender, is now first in line to the throne. This change was made through the Succession to the Crown Act 2013 and ensures greater gender equality within the royal family. Religious affiliation has also been updated in the rules of succession. For centuries, members of the royal family were barred from marrying Catholics due to historical conflicts between the monarchy and the Catholic Church. However, the 2013 reforms lifted this restriction. Now, Heirs can marry Catholics without losing their place in the line of succession. Despite this, the monarch must still remain in communion with the Church of England, as they serve as its supreme governor. The younger members of the British royal family, particularly Prince William and Catherine, play an important role in modernizing the monarchy. Their involvement in contemporary causes has made them relatable to younger generations, while showing the monarchy's willingness to adapt to modern challenges. Prince William and Catherine are deeply engaged in addressing issues such as mental health, climate change, and child development. For example, Prince William's Earthshot Prize aims to tackle environmental issues by promoting innovative solutions to climate problems. Similarly, Catherine's work focuses on early childhood development, emphasizing the importance of mental health and the well-being of children. Their public appearances and charity work demonstrate a commitment to meaningful causes that resonate with the public, helping to maintain the monarchy's relevance in today's world. The decision by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to step back from royal duties in 2020 created ripples throughout the royal family and the public. Their announcement to reduce their royal responsibilities, often referred to as Megxit, was a significant moment in the monarchy's modern history. Harry and Meghan expressed a desire for greater independence, citing intense media scrutiny and personal challenges as reasons for their decision. This move led to their relocation to the United States and their pursuit of private careers, including media production and activism. While their departure allowed them to focus on their own goals, it also resulted in a smaller group of working royals taking on public duties. This shift placed additional responsibilities on other members of the royal family and led to debates about the monarchy's future role and public perception. These changes have also highlighted tensions within the royal family, particularly regarding shifting roles and public expectations. The contrasting approaches of Prince William and Prince Harry to their royal responsibilities have reportedly caused strain in their relationship. William has embraced his role as the future king, balancing tradition with a modern outlook. Harry, on the other hand, has chosen a path outside the traditional framework, challenging the expectations placed upon him. Public scrutiny of these tensions has been further amplified by Harry and Meghan's interviews, in which they have discussed their struggles and criticisms of royal life. Princess Anne has built a reputation as one of the most dedicated members of the British royal family. She is known for her pragmatic and traditional approach to royal duties. From a young age, Anne embraced her responsibilities with seriousness, valuing hard work and service above public attention. She is often praised for prioritizing substance over style, focusing on meaningful work rather than seeking the spotlight. As the president of Save the Children UK for over 5 decades, she has supported numerous charitable causes. Anne frequently undertakes more public engagements than any other royal, cementing her image as a tireless advocate for her duties. Unlike some younger members of the family, she prefers a more reserved and formal approach to her role, emphasizing continuity and tradition. Anne's relationships with her family members reflect her straightforward nature. Her bond with her brother, King Charles III, has generally been steady, though differences in their approaches to royal life are evident. While Charles has sought to modernize the monarchy in some ways, Anne remains a staunch traditionalist. Despite occasional disagreements, their shared sense of duty has fostered mutual respect over the years. Anne's relationship with her younger brother, Prince Andrew, however, has been more strained. Andrew's personal scandals and controversies have reportedly caused tension, as Anne values the royal family's public image and strives to protect it. She is believed to have distanced herself from Andrew during his recent difficulties, focusing instead on maintaining the monarchy's dignity. In contrast, her relationship with her youngest brother, Prince Edward, is more amicable. They have collaborated on royal engagements and share a quieter, more low-profile approach to their roles within the family. Anne's strong work ethic and sense of responsibility were deeply influenced by her bond with her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Growing up, Anne admired her mother's unwavering dedication to her duties and mirrored this commitment in her own life. Although the Queen's demanding schedule often meant limited time with her children, Anne understood and respected the importance of her mother's responsibilities. This mutual understanding created a foundation of respect and shaped Anne's outlook on royal service. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and focus on results, Anne reflects her mother's values of diligence, duty, and steadfastness. Princess Anne, the second child and only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, has lived a life marked by dedication, resilience, and a unique approach to her royal duties and personal relationships. Her experiences in marriage and her role as a mother reflect her ability to balance public responsibilities with personal challenges, earning her respect as a hardworking and pragmatic member of the royal family. Princess Anne's first marriage was to Captain Mark Phillips, a military officer and accomplished equestrian. They wed in 1973 in a highly celebrated ceremony that captured public attention. The couple had 2 children, Peter and Zara, who were the first grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth II. Initially, Anne and Mark appeared to share a strong bond, especially through their mutual love of horses and equestrian sports. However, their marriage faced growing difficulties over time, partly due to the pressures of public life and Mark's frequent absences due to his military career. These challenges led to their separation in 1989 and eventual divorce in 1992. Despite the emotional toll of the divorce, Anne managed the situation with composure and dignity. Her ability to stay focused on her royal duties and shield her children from excessive public scrutiny during this challenging time demonstrated her resilience and commitment to her family. Later in 1992, Anne married Timothy Lawrence, a naval officer, in a quiet and private ceremony in Scotland. Timothy's reserved nature and professional background complemented Anne's pragmatic and no-nonsense personality. Their relationship has remained steady and supportive, with both valuing their privacy and shared dedication to service. Anne's second marriage has provided her with stability and companionship, allowing her to continue her royal duties without undue distractions. Anne's role as a mother has been central to her personal life. She made the unconventional decision not to grant her children royal titles, allowing them to lead relatively normal lives. This choice reflects her practical nature and desire for her children to have freedom from the intense public scrutiny that often accompanies royal titles. Peter and Zara Phillips have pursued their own paths, largely free from the constraints of royal duties. Peter has built a career in business, while Zara has excelled in equestrian sports, even winning a silver medal at the 2012 Olympics. Anne's encouragement and support for Zara's equestrian career have been evident, as she shares a deep passion for horses and competitive sports. Balancing her public and private responsibilities, Anne ensured that she was a dedicated and present mother despite her busy royal schedule. She maintained a close relationship with her children and played an active role in their upbringing. Anne's approach to parenting, blending discipline with encouragement, has been widely praised and is often credited with helping her children navigate their unique positions as members of the royal family. Princess Anne's ability to balance her demanding royal duties with her personal life has earned her admiration. Known as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, Anne consistently fulfills hundreds of engagements each year, advocating for causes such as education, healthcare, and environmental conservation. At the same time, she has maintained a grounded personal life, focused on her family and close relationships. Princess Anne has been a vocal advocate for preserving the traditional values of the monarchy. She has often expressed concern about the influence of celebrity culture and social media on the younger generation of royals. Anne believes that the monarchy's purpose is to serve as a steady, dignified institution that represents continuity and stability, rather than focusing on popularity or public image. She has cautioned against what she views as an overemphasis on public accessibility and media presence, which she feels risks undermining the seriousness of royal responsibilities. Anne's views stand in contrast to the approach of younger royals, like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who have embraced social media and modern platforms to connect with the public. While she acknowledges the need for the monarchy to remain relevant, Anne believes that too much focus on celebrity-driven narratives can dilute the essence of royal duty. She has pointed out that the monarchy should prioritize meaningful service and avoid becoming overly influenced by trends that prioritize style over substance. Her disagreements with figures like Princess Diana and former Prime Minister Tony Blair reflect this belief. Diana's emotional openness and strong media presence made her beloved by the public, but Anne reportedly viewed this approach as inconsistent with the dignity and restraint she feels are central to the monarchy. Although Anne and Diana did not openly clash, their differing views on how the royal family should present itself were well known. Anne preferred a reserved, work-focused image, while Diana's charisma and relatability reshaped the public's expectations of royalty. Similarly, Anne's traditional stance was evident in her subtle disagreement with Tony Blair's handling of the monarchy's public image following Princess Diana's death. Blair encouraged the royal family to show more emotional transparency and engage more personally with the public during the period of national mourning. While his approach was praised for modernizing the monarchy's image, it conflicted with Anne's belief in maintaining a stoic, composed presence. She felt that the monarchy's role was to provide stability, rather than to mirror the emotions of the public. As the royal landscape shifts and the monarchy faces this unexpected change, the world watches closely to see what happens next. Will Kate embrace her new role, or will the crown bring more challenges than triumphs? Only time will tell. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Queen Camilla losing her title and Kate's sudden rise to the throne? Could this be the beginning of a new era for the British royal family? Let us know your views.